Hello and welcome to our next lecture on learning Autodesk Inventor. In this video we are going to continue with a new tool which is called the sweep tool. We are going to learn how it is used and why it is used. So in order to create a sweep tool we will first need to have a profile, and then we will also need to have a path. So let's get started. First let's create a 2D sketch. Let's begin with the XY plane. And now we're going to make our profile. Let's go to the origin, make the center point visible, and let's start with a circle. Of course, we could also start with a rectangle or with a polygon, with whatever you want. Okay, let's start with a polygon. Let's give it 6 sides, and let's hit OK. We have to give the sides dimensions. Let's make it as it is for now, and let's put it to the center of the origin. Right click, hit OK. We will need one more dimension from here to here. Oops, it already knows that. Let's give this once again, then we'll make this OK. Now it's good. Let's finish the sketch. And now, what are we going to need now? Now we need to make a path. And to do that, we will need to create another sketch. But this time, we will have to make it on a different plane. We cannot make it on the same plane. We must either choose this plane or this plane. So I'm going to explain later why. And now let's make on this plane. Alright. Now let's zoom a little bit in, and as you can see here, this little dot here, this is the center of this polygon. So that's where you usually start to make your path. You could also choose this edge here, this edge, but for the beginning, let's make it from the center. Now you can either make a straight line if you want, or you can make a simple curve here. Let's just select first the middle point, and then we can go to the right view and we can continue to make our path. I'm gonna make just a simple path here, just like this. Let's make it as simple as possible, and OK. Let's click here, OK. Now we're gonna finish our sketch, and now we're gonna use our tool, the sweep tool. One click, and as you can see, it automatically have generated a model. But it usually generates it automatically, but if not, you will have first to choose a profile. Then when you select the profile, you will have to choose a path. But in this case, it automatically have detected it. So this is our model here. Alright. Now, there are many things you can do with this tool. You can just go right ahead and edit your sketch if you want to make it bigger or smaller. You can edit also your path. Let's make it. Let's change this. Let's make it like this. And this like this. Okay. Once you click finish, it will automatically generate the changes that you made. Alright. Let's click this home button here. Okay, when we go ahead and click edit feature, as you can see, we have here 3 more options. We have a path and a guide rail. We have a path and a guide surface. So what are these and what are they used for? I'm going to explain each of one. Let's close this for now, and I'm going to delete this. Let's just go ahead and delete it. Okay. And we are going to start from the beginning to make another drawing here. Now I'm just going to make a simple circle here. Let's make it 20 millimeters. Right click, hit OK, and I'm gonna make it into the center here. Right click, hit OK, and now we're going to exit this sketch. Alright. Okay, now I'm going to create a line. Let's make a vertical line, and I'm going to explain later to you why I did this. So let's take this line and put it on the center here, and we're going to make a split at the intersection of the line and the circle here. So we have now these 2 points. Right click, hit OK, and finish the sketch. Now we're going to make another sketch to make our path and our guide rail. So let's make first a line from this center, and let's make it 150 millimeters. Okay, now we are going to make our guide rail. Let's go click here, and now you can see why I made this line here, so I can more easily find the edge of the circle, because I'm gonna start from the edge. Let's view it from the right side, and now we can make our guide rail. Let's just make any simple curves that you want, doesn't matter. Let's just make some simple curves just like this and hit OK. Now we're gonna go and finish the sketch. Okay, if we go now and make our sweep tool, we have to go here and select path and guide rail. Now we will first need to select the profile, which is this. Then we will select the path, and then we can go and select our guide rail. And as you can see, it has now generated our model. Okay, so you can see we have made a pretty simple model here. As you might notice, this is pretty much similar to the revolve tool. You make a sketch, then you make a model from it. But in some cases we use the revolve tool, in some cases we use the sweep tool. Depends on how you're used to. Depends on how you are used to. We are going to delete one more time this model. Just go ahead and delete it. Okay, and now we're going to learn how to use the other feature, the path and the guide surface. Let's go and make another example. Choose the XY plane, and we're going to create another simple circle. Let's make it 50 millimeters. Right click, hit OK. I'm going to position it to the origin here and finish the sketch. Okay, now let's make an extrusion here. Let's make it 50 millimeters. And here I'm gonna create our profile. So in this case I'm gonna create just a simple let's make just a simple rectangle. Okay, like this. Right click, hit OK. Finish the sketch. Now we're gonna need to make our path. For that we're gonna create another sketch. No, I didn't want to do this. Let's make this on this plane. Now let's make just a simple line, so you can see what is going on. Okay, finish the sketch, and now as you can see we have our profile and we have a line. So that's what we're gonna need. Let's go path and guide surface. We have our profile selected. Let's select our path, and let's select our surface, and we're gonna choose the cut option. If you want to, we can make an add option, but let's use this cut option here. And okay, now you can see we have just created a cut. It's pretty much the same like the extrusion option. So sometimes we use the tool, sometimes we just use the extrusion tool. It depends on how you are used. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and see you in the next lecture. Goodbye.